What if I told you the way we move money around the world is about to be flipped upside down? Not by governments, not by banks, but by a cryptocurrency most people still don't understand. They call it XRP. Some say it's outdated. Some say it's the future. But what if both are wrong? Because right now, behind the scenes, something massive is brewing. Ripple is shaking hands with global institutions. Courtroom battles are reshaping crypto law. And while most people are distracted by hype coins and memes, XRP might quietly be building the rails of the next financial revolution. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal what's really happening with XRP. No fluff, no hype, just raw facts, brutal truths, and the opportunities no one's talking about. So if you're holding XRP thinking about investing, or just want to know whether this coin will boom or bust, this might be the most important video you watch all year. Let's get into it. One, XRP's vision, the money mover of the future. Imagine a world where sending money across borders is as fast and cheap as sending a text. That's not just a dream, that's XRP's mission. XRP isn't just another coin. It was created to fix a broken system. Right now, moving money internationally is slow, expensive, and filled with middlemen. XRP wants to change that by replacing outdated wires and payment networks with a digital bridge that moves value in seconds. While Bitcoin is slow and Ethereum can be expensive, XRP is designed for speed and scalability. Transactions settle in 3 to 5 seconds. Fees? Just a fraction of a cent. That's why some of the biggest financial institutions, including major global banks, are already testing and adopting Ripple's technology. But this isn't just about speed. It's about positioning. XRP isn't fighting the banking system. It's working with it. And in a world moving toward instant payments and digital finance, XRP could be the rails that future money runs on. But the real question is, will the world accept it? That's what we explore next. 2. Problem XRP is built to solve. Let's be real. The current banking system is broken. Sending money across borders? A nightmare. Slow processing, high fees, endless intermediaries. Sometimes it takes days to settle a single transaction. In a world where we can send messages in milliseconds, why are payments stuck in the past? Now imagine you're a small business owner trying to pay a supplier overseas, or worse, one of over 1 billion people with no access to basic banking. For them, the system isn't just broken, it's non-existent. That's where XRP steps in. XRP is designed to cut out the middlemen, reduce fees to near zero, and complete global transactions in seconds, not days. It doesn't just improve the system, it could replace it. We're not talking hype here. This is a solution to a multi-trillion-dollar problem, the pain point that governments, banks, and fintechs have struggled with for decades. And for the first time, a cryptocurrency isn't just rebelling against the system, it's offering a better one. 3. Why XRP stands out in a sea of crypto noise. In a world flooded with hype coins and broken promises, XRP quietly does what few others can: deliver real performance at real scale. Let's break it down. Speed? XRP processes transactions in 3 to 5 seconds, faster than you can reload a web page. That's not just impressive, it's game-changing for global finance. Cost? We're talking fractions of a penny. Compare that to traditional bank fees or Ethereum gas costs. It's like comparing email to snail mail. But here's where XRP really flips the script. While most cryptocurrencies position themselves as rebels, trying to destroy the old financial system, Ripple is partnering with it. Banks like Santander, Bank of America, and dozens more aren't just curious. They're testing, piloting, and using Ripple's tech. This isn't just crypto for crypto's sake. XRP is a tool for real-world change, and it has the institutional backing to prove it. When everyone else is shouting about going to the moon, XRP is quietly building the highway. 4. The SEC lawsuit that shook the crypto world. In 2020, Ripple got hit with a bombshell. The SEC filed a lawsuit accusing the company of selling XRP as an unregistered security. The shockwaves were instant. Billions wiped from XRP's market cap. Exchanges delisted it. Fear spread like wildfire. But Ripple didn't back down. Fast forward to now. Ripple scored a partial victory in court. The judge ruled that retail sales of XRP do not constitute securities, reigniting hope across the XRP community. It wasn't just a legal win. It was a shot of adrenaline, a signal that maybe, just maybe, XRP could finally step out of regulatory limbo and into the light. But let's be clear, uncertainty still hangs in the air. The SEC could appeal. The legal battle isn't fully over, and that means XRP's future in the US still walks a tightrope. Still, here's the twist. While regulators fight in courtrooms, Ripple continues to build, partner, and scale globally. So, will the lawsuit define XRP's fate, or be just a chapter in a much bigger story? Massive use cases. XRP could power remittances, microtransactions, gaming, and even CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. Ripple is building the infrastructure for the next financial revolution, with over 350 partners already on board. These include global financial institutions, payment providers, and central banks testing Ripple's technology. This is more than just theory. XRP is being actively integrated into real-world systems that could become the backbone of global finance. From faster cross-border transactions to programmable money, XRP is positioning itself as the bridge asset in a digital-first economy. 6. The risks. Despite the promise, XRP comes with serious challenges. Ongoing legal threats, especially from regulatory bodies like the SEC, still cast a shadow over its future. The global regulatory landscape remains fragmented and unpredictable. While Ripple has made legal progress, a single adverse ruling could impact XRP's adoption or availability in major markets. Moreover, concerns about centralization persist. Ripple's significant control over XRP's supply raises questions for investors seeking decentralized assets. In short, XRP is a high-risk, high-reward investment. It holds massive upside potential, but it's not a safe bet, and definitely not for everyone. 7. The opportunity. If Ripple defeats the legal fog and finally earns regulatory clarity, it won't just be a win for XRP. It will unlock the floodgates. Institutions, banks, payment providers, they've all been waiting on the sidelines watching. But once the rules are clear, they could move fast. And when they do, they won't be buying XRP at today's prices. With 2025 approaching, the financial world is bracing for a shift. Old systems are breaking. New rails are being built. And XRP, with its real utility and global infrastructure, might be at the center of it all. The next 2 years could define the next 2 decades. So the question isn't just, can XRP win? The real question is, will you be positioned when it does? This isn't just about a coin. This is about a shift, a global realignment of how money moves, how value transfers, and who gets left behind. XRP might not be perfect. It comes with risk, noise, and controversy. But it also comes with potential. Massive, once-in-a-decade potential. If you're watching this, you're already ahead of 95% of people still sleeping on what's coming. Now ask yourself, are you going to sit on the sidelines? Or are you going to get educated, get strategic, and get ready? Because one thing's for sure, the next financial revolution won't wait for anyone. Like, subscribe, and stay locked in to XRP Today USA, where we decode the chaos and help you move with clarity.